Good morning, beautiful people of the world. Good morning. It is Tuesday, April 15th, 2025. And today is my nephew's birthday, my sister's oldest child. Her daughter's birthday was Saturday. Their birthdays are so close together. Her birthday was Saturday, April 12th, and today is his birthday, April 15th. He is 35 years of age today. I remember when them babies, I can't believe he's 35. I remember being in the hospital when he was born. That was my baby. So I only have a niece and a nephew because it's just myself and my sister. Just the two of us. My mom didn't have and dad didn't have a lot of kids. So it's just us. But they both are 31 and 35. So happy birthday to my baby, my nephew. He's 35 today. Just unbelievable. So sending a shout out to him and anybody that has a birthday today or anybody that has a birthday in the month of April. Happy birthday. If you're celebrating a wedding anniversary, a job anniversary, a new baby, whatever is going on in your life, that something that you have accomplished, or congratulations, and I wish you the best of everything. Well, today is Tuesday and it is Truthful Tuesday, and I am not feeling well. I'm depressed. Right now, I just ain't feeling going to work at all. So yesterday, they had me out on that same job site digging holes. And my back is on fire. I was exhausted yesterday, just exhausted. And it's just ridiculous. No blinker, just come over. And it's raining too. But anyway, they had us digging holes, and it's just to find these gas lines, and I'm just looking at them like I was the only woman out there, and the ground was hard, and we were digging, trying to find this gas line. And when I tell you, everybody they was on their own individual, hole, because we're digging like 4 blocks in front of each house. I went out there last Wednesday, Friday, and yesterday. And then more than likely they're gonna send me back out there today. And I just don't get it. I do not get it. I do not understand it. I don't get it. Come over here. I just don't understand it, And I'm like, it's like working on the chain gang. That's what it feel like. That is exactly what it feels like. And I'm telling you, if I could have stayed home, I would. This makes me say I want to retire sooner than, I think I got to work until I got to work 10 more years in order to get my full pension. And for one, I started with the job late, and it started till I was 43 because I worked at the University of Chicago. But it's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. And they don't want the backhoe to dig up because they're afraid that the backhoe might hit the gas lines, right? But even if the backhoe could just dig, because I mean, we running into pipes, we running into branches, and we can't find it. We cannot find it. And you know, I'm out there yesterday, you know, digging, right? And I'm thinking to myself, this is my truth. I'm thinking to myself, is this really your purpose in life to be doing this? I know you gotta do it because you know, not that you gotta do it. I know you have to work. But it's just, girl, it's starting to rain harder now. And I got my rain gear back here too, so. But I just feel like this is just, and I've said this to you all before. I just feel like this is not, this ain't it for me. This just ain't my calling, you know, at all. My shoulder, all up in my shoulder and my neck where I got the pinched nerve, all up in that area, it just hurt. I don't, you know, we work. Basically, oh man, it's raining hard. They talking about it wasn't going to be a lot of rain. They lied. But you know, we work and we work and we work. And we just work to pay bills, to pay somebody else, and we still broke. Because we got so many bills, you know. And feel like I'm in prison, even though I know I'm working in construction, but I just feel like, you know, and then the foreman, so we standing there. Now yesterday was a pretty nice day, so we standing there and we were taking a break, because you just can't keep doing that repetitively like that, you know what I'm saying? And we taking a break, and he come over there, just stand over here by the hole and act like you're doing something. You can't stand up on the fence. You know, it just pissed me off. And I'm like, what? You can't stand up here on the fence. And then the other guy, he went to sit down in the van. And the other guy, he went to sit down, and he talking about, y'all can't sit down. I'm like, look, yes, we can. We get 2 breaks. So don't come over here with that. I mean, just treating you like you in prison. I'm like, this is a goddamn job. And I'm telling you, he the same one that went in and gave me a compliment. But when I tell you that he's a slave driver, and he black. He is a freaking slave driver. He don't want to see you standing. He want to just see you keep working. Get the fuck out of here. It's like, anybody finna stand, anybody finna do this and just, and just keep going? You crazy. But this is what I know. This is what I know. I know that this ain't for me. This is what I know. My head started to hurt yesterday. My chest was starting to hurt. Because, you know, I'm digging with this shovel. Digging, and the dirt is not moving, and it's heavy, and the branches are in the way. depressed because construction work is hard in itself, but you have, in this modern day and age, you shouldn't be having people out there digging, want us to dig 36 inches down, even if we can't find it. And it's just, and everybody that was out there was up in age. You know what I'm saying? You need some young men to do that. Here I am, a 55-year-old woman with all these freaking injuries. You know what I'm saying? My foot was hurt. I'm just telling y'all, I just was in a lot of pain. And then he won't rotate it. The other foreman that does the scheduling, he won't rotate it. Give us a break. Give our bodies a break. He won't rotate it. And I just try not to say nothing, I just try not to say nothing. I just don't know, y'all. I'm just being honest with y'all. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to make it continuing to do this job. I can't quit. It ain't for me. It just ain't for me. So anywho, that's my truth. My truth is that I hate this job. I have there's only been one job that I have done since I've been with this company. There's only one job that I've done or had that I really liked and I was good with, and that's when I was over in the Department of Bridges. Everything else here, I have hated it. They pay you good money, but the morale of the place is horrible. The people that you work with aren't the greatest people. The job is hard. Nothing about it has ever been pleasurable. Nothing. blocking her because, I was on there saying, my hair has really grown. And she right and thin. And that pissed me off because I know my hair is thin. My hair has been thin my whole life. You know what I mean? I know my hair is thin. So it's like, I don't need you to tell me that my hair is thin. You know, people can't just give a compliment. They gotta always come at you and have something to say. So I blocked her from looking at anything that I put up. I have so many people that I have blocked on YouTube. It's ridiculous. It is just ridiculous. You know, because people don't know how to act. They always got something to say. And I started to write back to her something real nasty, and I didn't. I just removed her comment. First I went and blocked her, and then I removed the comment. People irritate me to the core. They really do. But I wish I could get and do something with entertainment or content creator or something like, you know, where I am, but you know what I mean, do it full time. But you know, it's just risky with that because you don't know, you know, it's just a lot to go along with that too. And like I said, I was just thinking about just life in itself, like, you know, I mean, to be honest, let's just really be honest, you know, life is just really hard, and it seems like it's just getting worse. It seems like it's just hard. It seems like you're just here to just suffer. Like it's never no. You have to do everything you can to find some kind of way to be happy, because you're just faced with so much on a day-to-day basis. And that's why, because you are faced with so much on a day-to-day basis, that's why it's imperative to not even be around people that are so negative and that will pull you down, because life itself is already doing that. You know, I was telling the same coworker, this guy, I was telling him yesterday, I said, you are so negative. He said, what you mean? I said, you just negative. I said, you think everybody is on BS. You know, I said, you just say everything come out your mouth is just negative. I said, you have to speak positive things into your life. And so, you know, he was saying, I am a positive person. I said, no, you are not. I said, you are negative. You are controlling. You want to control everything and everybody and every situation. And when things don't go the way you want them to go, you mad and you want to just throw people to the wayside. I said, you need to stop doing that. And I told him yesterday, I said, I am not your woman. And you are not my man. And I said, you got a controlling spirit about you, and stop that. Don't control me. Don't try to control me. You ask me to drive, don't tell me how to drive. That's another truth too. I hate when somebody asks you to do something and then want to tell you how to do it. Well, you could have did it. You could have did it. If you wanted it done a certain way, you should have did it. Don't ask me to do it. I can't stand that. I cannot stand that. I cannot stand for people to ask me to do something and then I do it and then they want to tell me how to do it. No, you could have did it, and then you could have did it the way in which you wanted to. Now I'm driving and he gonna tell me, oh no, don't do this. Oh no, don't do. Look, fucker. You know, I don't like that. Because you could have did it. You could have drove, and you could have drove however way you wanted to drive. You could have went whichever way you wanted to go. Now, 2 days in a not well, 2 times now in a row, I have drove. You know what I'm saying? And you want to tell me how to drive? Oh, I wish you would go on poking around. And he was like, I'm not, and he bought me lunch too yesterday. Because I just keep it 100. You know, I just keep it real. You know, around you, what you doing? This person ran the light. You know, I just keep it 100 with people, you know. You know, I'm telling you, yesterday, this is why I like to be by myself when I work, because it's a peace of mind. Because I don't want to hear every day something negative. I just don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? We all complain enough. We all talk about different things that upset us, right? Or what we don't like. But when I tell you, he is just so damn negative that it just get on my nerve. That ugly bastard. And he said he don't think he negative. I said, well, I don't know how you don't think that, because you are. I mean, super negative. Everything come out his mouth. But yesterday my mother was teasing me. She said, yeah, when you was with so-and-so, you was always rubbing him down because he was always in a lot of pain. And now he ain't nowhere around to rub you down. I said, that's how it is. One of my girlfriends had asked me, we hadn't talked about him in a while. She was like, have you heard from him? I was like, no. She was like, wow. I was like, yeah. I said, it's been 6 months now. Can y'all believe that? It's been 6 months since we talked. Since he walked his ass out my door. 6 months. That was in November. It's April. And I told her, I said, I have no intention of ever talking to him again. None. She's like, I just can't believe him. She was like, all the stuff you did for him, as nice as you were to him. I said, girl, they don't appreciate nothing that you do for them. People don't appreciate you. They really don't. people don't appreciate you. You know, they use you. And I don't feel like he like totally used me, but I will say this: he didn't like me. You know, he did not like me. You can't throw someone away so easily like that if you really like them and really cared about them. You just don't do that. You know, you just don't. You don't do that. I don't care what I said. You know what you did when you walked out of my door. And I sent you the video showing you what you did and showing you what you said. And instead of you apologizing and making it right and apologizing, saying, hey, you know, I ain't mean it like that. You know, I was just in my feelings or whatever. You know, I'm sorry. You know, he could have said he was sorry then when I sent it to him and said, listen, you know, don't leave my house disrespecting me. You ain't got to ever come back over here again if you want to be disrespectful to me. Instead of him saying that's not how it was or saying he was sorry, he blocks me and never apologizes and never make it right. You know, and that's why that's why I could never be his friend. That's why I could never speak to him again. That's why I don't have nothing for him. I don't, you know, it's over. It's done. It's no reconciliation at all. If he ever said something to me, I would tell him, do not say nothing to me. Go to hell. Seriously. I wouldn't say nothing to him. So it's not even like we cannot be cordial. We cannot be civil. We cannot be anything. You know, I wouldn't even look his way. Real talk. You know, and I hope he knows that. And I hope that, well, I don't hope because I don't really care. But, it's like you got to hit the crack of dawn to get a parking space. But I hope, I'm not going to keep saying I hope. I will just say this. It's in his best interest that, excuse me, it's in his best interest that he keep his distance from me. That's what I'm going to say about that. Keep your distance from me. Don't try to talk to me. Don't try to be friendly towards me. Don't do none of that. Just keep moving. Keep it moving. Ain't no need for us to ever have a conversation about nothing. So, you know who I have not seen and I have not talked to? I guess I'm going to have to reach out to him to find out what's going on with him. It's Sammy. He ain't made no comments on no videos. I haven't seen him on Facebook. I have to make a phone call. See what's going on with him. In fact, I'm going to do that when I get off of here. I'm going to call him. And see, when I don't see him say nothing, that scares me because you all know that Sammy had a stroke. So, I'm worried. So, I gotta call him. So, I ain't seen him. He ain't said nothing. And that's not like him. So, I'm gonna say this to you all again. For those of you that are active over here on the page and you all watch these videos a lot, I really need you all to email me your information. I I really need you all to email me y'all information so that I can have it, so that I can stay in touch with you, because you know, I won't, there's no way for me to get in contact with you. If I don't see you all, the regular people commenting, I know something is up and I need to check on you. And I got to call Wilma back. She called me. I don't know how I missed that phone call, but I did. But I gotta call her back. Flying out of here. Asking where he going. All right, y'all. I'm gonna let you all go because I want to make this phone call. But I will see you guys on here tomorrow. Please pray for me. Please say a prayer for me. Whew. Anyway, y'all have a great day, and I will see you on here tomorrow. Okay? God bless you. All right. Bye-bye.